Good morning, Ms. Tabora. How's jail?
No.
Ok, so sorry. ¿Cómo está la cárcel?
How's jail?
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo es la cárcel?
Fea.
Good.
Bien.
You now have picked up another DWI while you're on bond for DWI.
Wait another DWI while out on bond for the first? That's not just reckless, it's legally explosive. The judge's patience, already worn thin.
You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On October 13th, 2024, officers were dispatched in regard to a traffic hazard at West Belfort and Nobility Drive in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, officers met with the defendant, who was observed to be parked on northbound lane with her truck on and in park and asleep at the wheel. When the defendant finally woke up after multiple attempts, the officers observed glassy eyes, constricted pupils, an odor of an alcoholic beverage, and swaying, as well as multiple open and closed alcoholic containers in the vehicle, and spilled alcohol in the front
Alcohol
portion.
in the car while she's driving?
Yes, Your Honor. She was not the only occupant.
Señoría, ella no era
The
la
defendant
única
admitted to consuming alcohol prior to operating the vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 2 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, in the one leg stand.
Paro de una pierna. But not too fast, man, thanks.
2 out of 4.
2 de 4 pistas en el paro de una pierna.
DIC was read.
Se leyó.
A 0.162 on the breath test. That's double the legal limit. And the officer finds a cocktail of open containers and spilled alcohol. This is a ticking time bomb behind the wheel.
And the defendant consented to breath test. The results were 0.162 and 0.156.
Thank you.
Is that her? Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. What is that?
¿Qué es eso?
I don't think she reads English, Your Honor.
Okay.
You want me to ask her if she knows if that's her signature?
Usted firmó diciendo que no vas a manejar. Sí.
Es mi juramento.
It's my swearing. My affidavit.
I want to express my deepest disappointment
Molestia más profunda.
and we ordered you not to drive and you promised us you would not drive. And now you've picked up another DWI.
Otro caso de manejo ebrio.
Which I've already spoken with the state. We're gonna see what we need to work out.
I don't know if I'm going to take anything today, Marcos.
You can feel the judge's fear here. It's not just frustration, it's genuine terror that the next headline could be DWI turns fatal. And sadly, that's not far-fetched.
She has been in custody for 2 days, Your Honor. I understand.
Entiendo.
It screams to me that there are issues and
Defense brings up the first case being weak assaulted outside a club, passenger seat, bloody face. But remember, weak or not, the second DWI doesn't care about context.
the last thing I want is to have her go back out there and kill someone. I mean, we have 2 DWIs in rapid succession, 0.19, and a bunch of alcohol in the car.
I will say, Your Honor,
Allegedly.
and I've already spoken with the state about the first one. The first one is not a Sean case for the state. She's the one who called 911 because she was assaulted outside of a club. The fire department got there before the officers. They saw her in the passenger seat with a bloody face. And her arm was injured as well. I've already spoke with the state.
I don't remember. All I know that there was enough PC to go forward.
Understand.
There's an affidavit. She promised us she's not going to drive.
I understand.
Prometió que no iba a
There's
manejar
also
y
a question on
lo
the second
rompió.
one as to whether
La segunda, por
she was
ejemplo,
operating or not.
que
There are three
estaba
people in the vehicle, and
operando
again,
o no.
She's got 2 little kids and Noan, immigration detainer. That's not just jail we're talking about. It's possible deportation. One wrong decision has now triggered 3 separate legal systems: criminal, family, and immigration.
all of this we're going to try to flush out with the evidence.
Sure.
That's where I was going to try to get her a bond.
I am going to set a bond, but I'm going to tell you now, because she drove in violation of the affidavit, I'm going to make it a high bond.
I understand.
You know, I'm setting both of your bonds at $15,000.
She does have an ISO, Judge,
Tiene
so
orden de
that's why,
detención de inmigración.
in light of that fact,
A luz de ese hecho,
She does have an ISOL.
we just found out this morning, Your Honor.
Now have an immigration
tiene
detainer.
orden de detención de inmigración.
Do you realize what this means?
¿Usted se da cuenta de lo que esto significa?
Who do you have here that depends on you?
Que depende de usted.
Do you have any,
Los hijos.
My two sons,
how old are they?
¿qué edad tienen ellos?
La niña 2 años va a cumplir el 20 de octubre y mi niño va a cumplir 6 años el 23 de diciembre.
October, my daughter will be 2 years old, and my boy in December will be 6 years old, I believe. 6 años, Jim?
I was going to suggest, in the event that you wanted to work something out, that I was wanting to do a TRAS to see how best to go forward. But now with an immigration detainer, that's just,
Migración.
there's no,
Una,
let me ask you this. Do you think that you'll be able to get her an immigration bond? Do you want to try?
She already has an immigration attorney. There may be a chance.
pueda que haya una oportunidad.
Perhaps,
She's only been in the country 3 years.
Solo está en el país por 3 años.
I don't know.
But if she were to
Let this sink in. One mistake, just one. And now she's facing 2 $15,000 bonds, a GPS monitor, a SCRAM device, and a curfew. This is what rock bottom in the courtroom looks like.
keep both cases open and pay the bond here and go with immigration, the 2 open DWIs, I don't anticipate them
No anticipo
giving
que
her a
ellos
bond.
le
At all.
den
She'd be a danger to the community.
pues pensando que ese es
You guys want to try or no?
We can always try, but she would rather, she's not gonna be able to pay those 2 bonds and an immigration bond. And a lot of the fact that the first DWI is pretty weak, we're gonna resolve both cases, dismiss one plea and one, and then have her sent to immigration, and then her immigration attorney is gonna try to get her bond with
Out of a person, then try to get a bond?
one, she's over there, yes, because if she goes over there with 2 DWI, she's not gonna get a bond.
Porque si vaya con 2 casos de manejo,
That's
no le van a dar fianza. Yo entiendo, eso es porque
One mistake can literally cost you your entire life. And I don't know if you understand or get the gravity of it.
la gravedad.
I hope one day you do.
Ojalá que algún día usted
One simple mistake. Over. Like I said, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause. I'm ordering you, if you get out on one ankle, to put a GPS monitor and not to be out in the middle of the night. You will be given a 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew.
7 de la mañana toque de queda.
On your other ankle, you will get a SCRAM
Alcoholímetro.
monitor, so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
Saber que usted no esté consumiendo alcohol.
Again, I'm ordering you not to drive, but like we've said, there's an immigration detainer, so the likelihood of you getting out is probably pretty slim. Regardless, I'm gonna set both bonds, or I'll set the new bond at 15,000.
What, Your Honor?
15,000.
Su caso nuevo,
15,000 even?
excuse me.
Yeah, 15,001. And I'm gonna do the other one as well, 15,001 as well. You wanna set off a week, 2 weeks? What do you wanna do?
Semana.
I don't know if I'm prepared to do something today.
Si estoy preparado para hacer algo en este caso, hágase más
Can I
adelante.
run another court, handle some other stuff,
Ir a otro
then
tribunal y
course.
volver
come back,
a ver.
then I'll
Asterisk hold up this next defendant was stopped for jaywalking. and ends up arrested for aggravated sexual assault of a child. Wild how a simple sidewalk detour just unraveled everything.
I'll talk.
Take your time. I mean, I'm never going to say no. I guess we'll talk.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
For sure.
Judge, we have one more.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Woods. Trevion Woods. Mr. Woods, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Robert, may I get the cause number for this?
2533 007.
Okay. Officers observed the defendant walking in the middle of the street.
This judge gives real advice. Education equals freedom. A courtroom pep talk we rarely see, but it's a sharp pivot from punishment to purpose. Do you think more judges should talk like this?
When a sidewalk was available next to him, and the officers asked the defendant for his Texas driver's license.
Again,
Yes, Your Honor.
jaywalking,
Yes, Your Honor.
again,
The officers discovered a warrant out for the defendant's arrest out of McLennan County for aggravated sexual assault of a child, and the officers detained the defendant and discovered a gun and 6 grams of marijuana.
hold on. So what, walking while
He was walking in the middle of the street.
black again? Again, jaywalking? Where?
Let me read the office report.
It sounds like he was detained pursuant to the warrant.
They didn't know that. I mean, it just, unless the officer knew him, I mean.
Yes, Your Honor. The GIMS just says the officer observed the defendant not walking or walking in the middle of the street.
So, dude, you gotta be careful in this life, man. You know, just do the right thing. It's not hard, man. All right, I'm gonna find no probable cause, Mr. Woods. You gotta be careful, man. You know? So is he on bond currently for the other case now as well, or no? You know what? Doesn't even matter. Just be careful in this life. You have but one life. How old are you? You're 24. What are you doing now? Working, school? Good. Get your education. The more you educate yourself, the higher you're going to rise up in life. It correlates with money too. The higher education you got, more money you're going to make in life, the better you are off. That's the rub. That's what you got to do. All right? Okay, man. Hang tight for me, okay? Please.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor.
Hi.
I am approaching on Ronald Smith.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, great.
Yes.
So I don't know why we had you not signed on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I know I was talking to my client. So I had submitted I don't want you to think it was last minute. The motion on the sub was submitted in, okay, yeah, in the PTI packet that it wasn't submitted last minute either. That was done last month with the previous sheet. Okay.
Hey, don't worry.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
You get more with honey than vinegar. Simple, timeless advice. Advicelessly when power dynamics are in play. The judge just turned a courtroom into a life coaching seminar.
Sure.
How long do you want?
Oh, just till the 30th. He's supposed to finish his anger management class on the 25th. And so if we could just do the reset to the 30th, that works
Okay
for
with
us. Okay.
He's not, he doesn't have it done, but he's got to be here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're okay. Miss Sexton, Mr. Smith wants to talk with you. Do you want to talk with me?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you?
I just wanted to apologize for my banter towards you this whole time.
You don't have to. I love the tenacity. I love the chutzpah, which you will, but channel that in a great way. Because if you do, the sky's the limit. Really.
This would have been over and done had I just came and approached you in a correct way instead of just being angry.
You know, let me tell you a story. I got pulled over a while back. The officer came to me. He was so aggressive. Why did you run that red light? What's wrong with you? So I said, you know what? I know I stopped. I swear I stopped. And But the officer came at me like crazy and I said, I'm sorry, I was an idiot. Just, I'll do better next time. You know what he did?